Some pop balloons. But why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The initial attraction is the biggest thing.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
When he said, no, I'm not his type, and when he said the hair, I prefer longer hair, when all that was done with, I remember like, okay, that wasn't so bad. You know, like you never know how you're going to feel when someone's telling you what they don't like about you or what they're not into about you. But I remember like in that very moment feeling pretty proud of, like happy with myself that I didn't feel anything. Other people's words don't hurt me, you know, like they would have when I was younger.
And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping it because comment about hair. I know your mama got short hair too. She's black.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
I mean, my mom's actually on my necklace. She doesn't have short hair.
It doesn't matter. It's
but-
it's about who you are as a brother. A lot of girls that do have long hair, the hairs be thin. You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good. Her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me.
If I want to wear my hair like hers one day, what you gonna say? Oh, I don't like your hair. I'm gonna go date Becky up the street. Follow along. They find someone that's gonna accept me, floss and all. And if you can't accept this young lady up here,
sounds like you're here to find the sister code.
no,
so we can move
actually,
forward.
women,
We can move forward.
We are here, and
We
there's
can
a
move
lot
forward.
of black women that's lined up in here. So you can't talk about hair. It's not about the length or the texture. Know what you say before you talk to black women. That's it.
Right. So is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. I also like her freckles too.
Yeah, I love your freckles.
That balloon. There you go. Okay. Well, then let me have you scoot on that way for me. Keep on going. Keep on going. Have you join us up here? All right. Any final question between the two of you?
Are
If you
you
don't have one, it's fine as well.
are you available tonight? I leave tomorrow morning.
I am.
Great.
Okay. Well, then let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match!
I won't be explaining the basics of a dating show because by now, everyone should understand how they operate. But what I will make clear is that most shows are inherently shallow due to severe time constraints. You are primarily judged on your visual appearance, as that is all the show provides for evaluation. In essence, for the duration of the show, your deeper humanity is simply not relevant to the format. You will have signed up to be intensely scrutinized for the entertainment of viewers. Whether or not anyone ever finds love on these shows isn't a topic that particularly interests me. What we will be discussing is also shallow. However, I think this episode is a great example of the reality-bending power of self-acceptance. In all scenarios, you fundamentally have two choices for how you use your energy. You can either actively build up your reality or tear it down. We try our best to name the different energies available to us: pride, love, sadness. More often than not, language fails to fully capture the essence of the energy. There are many conflicting sayings about the energy of expectation. This is because expectation can be used at different frequencies or with different intentions. Some advise you to expect the best, suggesting a positive outlook. Others disagree, saying you should drop all expectations, implying that expectations often lead to disappointment. What has been your experience? I've found the simplest and most effective way to deal with expectation is that when it comes to other people, the energy of expectation should never be used. In the video you just watched, the behavior of the second participant demonstrated an expectation for a stranger to approve of a specific look he was presented. This pattern of expectation even extended to anticipating a particular appearance from his mother. All of these expectations were misplaced because at the root of it, it was a reaction to controlling another person's reaction, which is both futile and
Shout out to my mom. Captivated Styles in the building. Philly, we here. But
an unnecessary waste of energy. The result was that her communication became messy and disjointed. She unnecessarily pointed out perceived flaws in other people's hair, for example, referring to long hair as predominantly thin and girls having no hair. These statements were based on her personal experiences, but cannot be universally applied to everyone's reality, and therefore is a bold, fruitless assumption that again did more destruction than construction. She then went on to insinuate that the first girl's hair was a flaw that needed to be accepted, even though the man had clearly stated he saw nothing wrong with it. Her misplaced expectation onto a complete stranger demonstrated that her energy was being used in a destructive manner, leading to undesirable outcomes. You cannot control how other people react to your appearance or any other aspect of you. Therefore, constantly worrying about the opinions of others is a solid waste of energy. That valuable energy could be much better spent on accepting yourself. By the way, if this is something you're interested in doing, add your email to the mailing list through the link in the description. Upping your self-acceptance allows you to move past the superficial level of life, where appearances and external validation dominate. As a result, you will find more meaningful and constructive connections. These are highly perceptive individuals whose behaviors typically show they can still perceive a person's deeper qualities within the appearance-focused confines of the world. But self-acceptance is invisible. It's not a tangible item you can purchase with money. And because very few people truly possess it, we can assume that it is not cheap to cultivate. In fact, it is quite expensive in terms of effort and inner work. When you cultivate this expensive substance within yourself, the result is that the experiences you encounter in life will be of that same high quality. Even within appearance-focused confines, self-acceptance can and will always lead to positive outcomes, regardless of environment. You see, even though she was told that her hair wasn't long enough, she still ended up finding a match on the show when many others didn't. If the whole point of a dating show is to find a match, in this context, she won, regardless of the outcome of the pairing. You might think self-acceptance involves getting attached to your appearance, but it's actually learning to detach from it. So, next time the world tries to confine you to superficial characteristics, make sure you've cultivated so much expensive energy within you that
Other people's words don't hurt me, like they would have when I was younger.